The deeper I delve into the past of Borgovia, the more foulness comes to light. The vampire princes were just puppets of the faceless king ruling from the shadows. I destroyed his minions and averted the worst. But the ink is still gushing through the fresh cracks, slowly dissolving the city of mad science, changing it back into the dark world it used to be. History wants to repeat itself, it seems.
A rescue party. Franz von Sturm, Chief Scientific Officer of the First Borgovian Void Expedition, reporting for duty. Our airship crashed here a decade ago. So, you're right on time.
Bad news then. Fulmigati is dead. We are not your rescue party, and you must explain what is happening here.
Efficient and practical. I like that. There is a dark presence in the void, which is trying to use the reality. The locals call them ink grubs, which is annoying. Anyway, the faceless ones use them to amplify the power of the ink. Think of magnifying lenses and sunlight.
If I destroy the ink grubs, will it revert the changes?
Of course not. But you will prevent Borgovia from changing further back to its old form, or falling apart entirely. We have one ink grub here, so you can start with that. I'll be in touch.
See these blades? What should I chop off first? Your tiny feet? Or one of those twigs you call arms?
Please, don't kill me.
I have already killed your friends and feasted on their livers. Why should I stop now?
But you're supposed to be a herbivore.
Do you think I eat plants with all these pointy teeth?
Hold it right there. Let him go and fight me instead.
One wrong move, puny human, and I'll take his head off.
Then I'd take yours a heartbeat later, creature.
For the sake of the periodic table, save me!
Seems like we have a standoff here. Want to play a game? I ask 3 tricky questions. And if you give me...
Borgovian swallow.
Here comes the 3rd. What makes human flesh taste better? Apples or...
Apples.
Fair enough. I'll let your friend go.
I think I need to change my pants.
And the volunteers we sent to the storehouse never returned.
For a starving man in need, you are really insolent. Why should I help you?
Maybe because I have a vital piece of information about what you seek. Bring us some food supplies. You help me.
I will get your supplies, but if you try to trick me...
Isn't that a sausage in your hand?
Oh, this is just the emergency rations. It only makes me hungrier.
Oh, His Highness is back.
Let me handle this. We need explosives to get over the bridge, you nice little gnome.
An untouched set of explosives stolen by yours truly for a kiss. Take it or leave it.
Step closer, my brave little friend.
Eek! You can have the package for free.
I must admit, that was a neat trick.
What is this strange equipment?
I don't know, but it looks like something from a very grim future. Cabin in the woods for rent. Perfect holiday retreat for university students and blonde girls.
Sorry for causing so much death and suffering.
Creating the item devoured all his strength and killed him. I didn't expect that.
I'm sure he was aware of the consequences. Let's keep our fingers crossed that the artifact will not work against us. Centuries ago.
Well, you are staring at an Atlantean soul shelter, which is nearly indestructible.
Oops! I almost jumped.
I beg your forgiveness, Lady Wraith. Is that crude flesh vessel your servant?
This crude flesh vessel will blast you into pieces if you don't introduce yourself.
Before I placed my soul in the shelter, I was the court mage of the 47th Atlantean Emperor. It was the only way to survive the cataclysm.
So this place is...
Only way to survive the cataclysm.
So this place is indeed the fabled Atlantis. Anything else I should know?
My shelter must be recharged, so I can survive a few more centuries.
Why don't you just find a new host?
My imprisonment is final. Ask your vassal to acquire a soul scepter, then use it to lure souls out of the spirit dome. Harvest plenty, so their trapped essence can replenish this shelter.
Have you heard him?
The soul shelter is now fully recharged. I'm safe for a few more centuries.
Can we do something to set you free?
Could such a barbaric, monster-hunting brute such as you reinvent Atlantean high magic?
Time to leave this stuck-up painting, Katarina.
Alas, I have unlocked a hidden compartment for your services. Farewell, Lady Wraith.
This relic seems indestructible.
That's the whole point of it, right? Let me figure out how to use that disintegrator.
Just point and shoot.
A good hunter will not hesitate to follow his prey beyond the edge of this world. The ink is the other world, the swirling haze of mist, where chunks of reality are tangled within the fabric of dreams. A timeless realm of fabled kingdoms and fallen gods. Like a spider in his nest, my nemesis is waiting for me here. I hope he's expecting me. I've already I hope he's expecting me. I've already destroyed his source of power. Now I must destroy him.
Human and ghost. What an unlikely pair. One bound to the decaying flesh, the other bound to him by an oath to a bloodline. What do you seek in the Gatekeeper's domain?
We seek passage to the deep realms.
We have unfinished business with a certain faceless Tsar.
Immortals can pass through the gate for a gift. Mortals have to prove themselves in a trial of combat.
Do I have to fight you to get to the other side?
An interesting thought. But you can't fight me. You have to face my champion. Simply submit to his might. Just die, and you can pass.
Ah, Professor Fulmigati. If this is hell, then this must be the circle for mad science.
I'm back. Missed me? It's nice to see my bloodthirsty aunt here, but it still can be worse than suffering through her Saturday tea parties.
The spoils are on the way to the Titan. You managed to pull off the impossible, Traveler.
Don't even try to pretend that you helped yourself to some.
It was a feast after centuries of suffering, with a good chance to also make the original proprietor of the goods happy.
Of Titan flesh?
It's said to have extremely potent, everlasting effects.
Everlasting like death? Are you trying to get me killed?
Look into my eyes, dear, and tell me you are not intrigued.
Some of us only live once. I'll taste it. There is a very small plaque with an inscription. It says Masterwork. Titan-slaying paraphernalia from Kratos and co.
Beyond the shrine of lamentation, the Tower of Torment rises to the empty sky. The cage of the fallen titans harbors an ancient secret.
That sounds promising.
At the base of the tower, there is a gaping hole. A wound that opens into the Void Cathedral, where the...
I have the amulet we all need. What next?
I knew we could trust you. Grab the relic and say it aloud. What Titans took, I will return. Be whole again.
Wait a second. Could this relic return me to my mortal body?
No, my lady. The Aegis was forged to counter the power of the Titans. It can only protect you from them and return what they took away.
So it's another piece of useless junk? You could have told us that earlier.
Let's do this. What Titans took, I will return. Be whole again.
Rejoice, brothers! We are whole again! We are grateful, stranger. The gate is open. Now you only have to give us the relic, and you can be on your merry way.
Wait, that was not the deal.
The deal? On your merry way.
Wait, that was not the deal.
The deal? We told you where to find the relic. You found it, gave us back our bodies, and we opened the gate for you. That was the deal. This is the realm of the fallen Titans. We need this relic to continue on our journey.
There is no honor among the fallen. Is that it? But there is one slight flaw in your plan. I have the Aegis, and I will... Your nemesis. Obsession is part of that package.
Do I detect some self-loathing? Do you blame yourself for trusting me?
I never trusted you. I knew that you were evil.
Excuse me, and who warned you that he was evil?
Still, I needed your help to defeat a genius with an army of living machines. I hoped that I could stop you before it was too late.
the last stage of arch-villain breakdown.
Enough of this, Van Helsing. You win. Yes, you win. But you'll never take me alive. Never.
That was disappointing. I was expecting a more grandiose clash of titans.
Our wretched prey knows that he doesn't have a chance. We have cornered him in his hiding hole. Let's follow him through the gate and end this.
Is this the hiding hole where we have cornered our wretched prey? Just to make sure we are in the right place.
I meant that metaphorically, Katerina. Whatever this creature has become, this will be...
My. You look surprised, Van Helsing. Did you expect an evil monologue?
That's the least you could do. Professional courtesy and all.
But we had that covered at the tower. Now you only have to die.
I'm glad to hear that.
I used to be Koshai the Deathless, the Faceless Tsar, the immortal monarch of Borgovia. I ruled this land for centuries.
And you would have got away with it if it weren't for those meddling monster hunters.
Trust me, it won't happen again. Took my wings and teeth, skinned me and bled me. From my bones and my blood they created impossible creatures. They powered their first machines with my magic.
A whole city crafted from the living corpse of a fallen god. That explains a lot.
Great. He has started his grand speech. Keep in talking, Van Helsing. He has started his grand speech. Keep in talking, Van Helsing.
Do you have any idea, Van Helsing, how it feels to become a shadow of your former self? A wretched shell, used for experiments.
If you're counting on my sympathy, it's too late for that.
You have ruined my transformation.
We did it, Van Helsing. Koshai, the Deathless is, well, dead.
Thank you, Katerina. Thank you very much for everything.
Wait, why are you so serious? You are acting strange.
It is time to set you free from your arcane bonds. You've earned this. I hereby release you from the services of the Van Helsing family.
Great. It was about time.
Well, yes.
Great. It was about time.
Well, yes. It's just... never mind.
Oh, did you expect a teary-eyed, grateful speech? You should know me better, Van Helsing. I've earned this indeed. I am free! At last!
That's it then? We part our ways.
Are you insane? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'll stay with you.
Beg your pardon?
You won't get rid of me that easily. What if I want to be your companion? It's been an interesting unlife so far.
I'm glad. I really am.
And you can't order me to stay away. That's the beauty of it.
I might have second thoughts about this, you know.
Don't be silly, Van Helsing. Let's go. You don't want to miss all the other adventures the world can offer you, companion. It's been an interesting unlife so far.
I'm glad. I really am.
And you can't order me to stay away. That's the beauty of it.
I might have second thoughts about this, you know.
Don't be silly, Van Helsing. Let's go. You don't want to miss all the other adventures the world can offer you, right?
I came to Borgovia. I came to Borgovia to free this land from evil. And I kept my promise. I defeated a mad scientist, fought a military genius, and put a stop to Cochet's grand plan. Still, these villains caused too much destruction and pain. I saved Borgovia, but it has become a ruined city, where the ink is spilling reality and opening gates to the other world. However, it is also a new beginning. We can rebuild Borgova into a new metropolis, where mythical creatures and ordinary people can live among the marvels of weird science. One thing is for sure, my adventure ends here, and whatever follows, it will be another story.
Earn some money? I've come up with a great little earner.
sign says, discarded TARDIS console. Do not touch. What is a TARDIS?
I have no idea. The scientists must have used all kinds of mechanical parts floating in the other world of dreams. It could be anything.
Companion, it's been an interesting unlife so far.
I'm glad. I really am.
And you can't order me to stay away. That's the beauty of it.
I might have second thoughts about this, you know.
Don't be silly, Van Helsing. Let's go. You don't want to miss all the other adventures the world can offer you, right?
I came to Borgovia to free this land from evil. And I kept my promise. I defeated a mad scientist, fought a military genius and put a stop to Cochet's grand plan. Still, these villains caused too much destruction and pain. I came to Borgovia to free this land from evil, and I kept my promise. I defeated a mad scientist, fought a military genius and put a stop to Cochet's grand plan. Still, these villains caused too much destruction and pain.
I can't believe it! I can't believe it!